Hello YouTube, RJ. Hey, we've got a new tool. I purchased an inexpensive tool off of Amazon. It's a YiHUA, however you say it. I tend to buy this brand quite a bit for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, it's a plastic repair hot stapler, and this is exactly how it come in. And I have a need for it. I'm actually going to be using it in just a minute. So what I'm going to do is, it's on a project, it's in a whole nother video that's coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, let y'all check it out. And then I'll cut in just a small segment of the video I'm working on where I'm using this to show the use of it so we can see, see it in operation. But got our instructions. And it's actually looks pretty good. This thing was $19. We're not talking big dollars at all here. And this is it. This is what it is. It's a gun for welding plastic. And so what you have is, let me pull these out. I'll move the box over here. What you've got is, it comes with a set of nippers. That's nice. Comes with these staples, and depending on what you're working with, they're different shapes. For like if you're in a corner, or if you're doing a narrow, or if you're doing a wider crack in a piece of plastic, you use these staples. And I've not used it yet, so I'm no expert, but I'm going to be using it in a minute. And like I said, we'll cut over and let you see me using it. But you've got these staples, if you can see them here, they're S-shaped. And well, they're different depending on what you're doing. But if you've got a crack in a piece of plastic, what you do is you lay this with the crack running this way through the middle, and this heats up, and you melt this into the plastic, and you turn it a little bit to tighten it up, and then you turn off the switch and you pull this out, and this fuses into the plastic, melts in and fuses itself. And because of the S turns, what happens is the little circles on each end have melted in, and they're holding tight this way, the next one's holding tight this way, and it pulls your crack together and takes the load off of it. It's supposed to work pretty good. Hopefully this is going to work in my application. We'll see. You simply stick it in here. It's got like a tapered cone in the end for these. Well, if we get it in, I'll see if we line it up right. So there's a little taper. Let's turn it up where I can see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, there's a little taper with tiny holes there, and you put it in and you push it in until it makes a connection. Like that. There you go. So you push her in like that, and now it's got an electrical connection, and when you plug it in and turn it on, that's going to get very hot, just like a soldering iron. You melt her in, turn her just a little bit, let go of the trigger, let it cool, and then when it's melted in, within a second or two, you can pull this out, it releases, and then what you do is you cut these off with your cutters, and it's supposed to work pretty well. I can tell you, it feels pretty, I mean, this thing feels way, I don't know, better than $19. Let's put it that way. I mean, it doesn't feel like the highest end piece of equipment you've ever held, but for 19 bucks, I expected it to be much cheesier and cheap. I mean, it feels pretty good actually. So I'm gonna cut over to another camera where I'm working on a project, and you're gonna see me use this. So I'll be right back. So here we go. Okay, went in good. Wait a minute for it to cool back down, and pull it out. As you can see, that leaves a staple in there that's supposed to add support. And now we're supposed to just take our little nippers that came with the tool. Cut that off. Pretty hard to... Stuff's flying everywhere, but it's in there. Huh. I think that's going to work. I'm going to put a couple more through here to give strength, and then we're going to release the clamps, and we're going to see what we end up with. Okay, well that finishes it up. I seem to like the tool. You can check that out in an upcoming video of a radio restoration where you can see me use it more. But it seems to work pretty well, so I'm pretty impressed with it. For 19 bucks, I don't feel like you can go wrong. You can buy these staples in large amounts very, very cheaply on Amazon. I got this off Amazon, so hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope to catch you in the next video, and do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, and hit the notify button. Thanks.